Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So it is time for our hashtag Roxy's weekly challenge. And I think this is week 22. I'm not 100% positive. I forgot to look. And I already hit play. So anyway, that will all be in the description box below. And this is part 2 from last week. And these, let's start out with this one, is 2 different variations that Rachel did. So what you're going to need is some kind of pages. So we're doing hinged papers. Is some that's plain and some that's double-sided is what you will actually need. So I have these ready here. And this one right here is actually the first one. So we have our digital, and this is the one-sided digital. And we have a pocket here. And it is on some rag paper, and then you open it up, and there is actually a pocket up here, right here. So you have a large pocket there for a tag, and what you would do is, let me grab my sheet of paper, is these you will just, bind into your signature. So we would have this page, and then you turn it, and you have your page, this page, and then over here you would have a pocket. So this is here, and this is where it would be bound into your journal. So that's how that looks. So I have already made a couple, so I made this one, and I did use Rachel's paper, and then this is some 1700 rag paper that I got from her. So there is our pocket. And then you turn it, and here's our pocket up here. And right here is where it will be bound into our journal. So we have some journal pages ready. And then on these right here, I did go ahead and fold them and get some more ready. Did my thumb holes here and here. There and there on that one. So we will go ahead and do a quick one together. And again, this is the one that is single-sided. Let's see which one we want to do, maybe. I kind of like this one. So we will do this one right here. And we are just going to do something. So we are going to take this side and go ahead and just fold it over just a little bit. And that is just going to be to give it some strength there, because we're going to fold it, and this right here is going to be our side pocket, and then we're going to bring this side in, and this is going to be our top pocket. So that's how that is going to work. So we will go ahead and fold that down, and we will glue that in just a moment. So this right here is going to be our tuck spot. And then we are going to bring this in here. The reason you want to do double-sided is because all of this is going to be covered up. We'll not be seeing any of that. So for the pocket, we'll come in just about to that fold, but not exactly. And there we have it. So now I'm going to just cut off the top and the bottom. That white space there. So we'll just put this in here, get this on our cutter, and just cut off that little white piece there, and turn it around, and do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So what we are going to, craft a latch. So what we are going to do next is open it up and just, see, that's where my printer's been acting crazy. I've got to get my instructions out and figure out how to clean my heads, because I think that's what it needs. But the paper gets jammed, and then it causes that. So it's really, really irritating. And again, that right there is just going to reinforce that pocket. And of course, we will put a thumbnail in there. But I'm going to wait and let that dry just a little bit before we do that. And then we want a top loading pocket. So we're going to just use the art glitter glue, and we are just going to go down through here and then across the bottom. And, oops, then close this up, and that makes our top loading pocket. So that is the first. And we'll put a thumb notch up here, because that reminds us that that's a pocket. And then we'll go ahead and do one here on the side. So there is that. So that's how you put that together. So that's our start. And then you just figure out what piece of paper you want to actually hinge it to. And I think I want to do it on this one here. So then we're going to glue this to here, and then this will open up like that and like that. And this right here is where we will bind it into our journal. So you just want to make sure that that right there is as flush really as you can get it to this edge here. So we will just open that up. And then we're going to put a line of glue here to make that a pocket. And then a line of glue there. And then she went down here. And this edge is not exactly straight because of the book. Okay, so that makes our pocket there. And that is now there. So that is now a page in our, or will be a page in a journal. So there you have it. So this piece of paper here, you can have it, you know, even with this or off-centered or whatever. And when you go to actually put it in your book, so let's say this will be here. If this ends up being too tall or too wide, you could always like fold this in here and make a little tuck spot, or simply cut off some from the top or the bottom. Or it could go in your journal this way, like that, as long as this, you know, you get that part straight. And then you open it up and you have that and that. Then you have your pocket, and then you have your paper. So, that's those. So, what we're going to do is I showed you how to make one. We're going to go ahead and take these that I already have pre-made. And all we have to do is just connect them to a piece of paper. Try to get them in order by size here. So, we have two more. So, I'm thinking maybe we can use this. Oh, yes. I love that. So, we'll just get that as close to that crease there as we can. Glue on both sides. And then, if I could see, just go right down through there. And then fold it over. Oh, there we go. So there is another one. How cute. Love these. Okay, so this is the last one. And I think we will do a piece of this. And this is rag paper that I got from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. And I think we'll just do this one. I actually think I'll take it all the way to right there. This is where I want that one. So we'll just open that up. And again, we will glue down the side and not on your mat like I just did. Oops. And then down through there to get it glued to our paper. Make sure it's all the way up against there, and then just press that glue up off my mat. So there is our tuck spot. And then we open it up. Again, that's where it'll be bound in the signature. And then we have a pocket. I love these so much. So let's see where this one is. Yep, I love how these turned out. So then now these are all ready to go into future journals. Yep, there we go. Okay, so the other variation that she did was, let's go ahead and put our back in there so it doesn't close up. So the other variation was this, okay? And this, she actually made some like faux envelopes. I have made one here out of some of that antique book page. Folded over that, did a thumbnail, and then this is an envelope. And then I made two out of some straw paper, which I also got from Rachel. Again, folding down the edge to reinforce that. I made two of those. So we'll go ahead and make one of those. You guys know how to make an envelope. So we'll just take this, fold it, we'll take and fold this down just a little bit. And that's just for reinforcement for our little tuck spot we're going to have. And then we'll bring that about right there. And then this you're going to bring up here. I don't want it too close to it, because I want you to be able to get stuff in and out of that pocket. And right here is where it's going to be bound into the signature. So we will go ahead and take this. Oops, knocking the glue around everywhere. And go ahead and glue this down just for, again, reinforcement. Because that is going to be our side tuck. And then we need to make this into an envelope. So we just need to put glue down each side. Here and here. And if you want a thumb notch in here, you can, but I'm not going to do that. So now, that is our envelope. And we will go ahead and do a little thumb notch there, just so that we all know it is going to be a tuck spot there. The lid on all the glues. And then this is where your double-sided paper comes in. So, did I make a prototype on this one? Oh, I don't think I did. I thought I did. Nope, perhaps I did not. Let's make sure none of these are envelopes. Nope, I rewatched the video, but I did not do a prototype. But that's okay, because we can figure it out. Alright, so what we're going to do is simply put that there. It's not quite wide enough, is it? So that's going to go there. This is going to open up. That's going to be that. And then this piece, you can fold it any way you want to. This is where my printer was acting crazy. So we will just go ahead now and just take this and just tear that little edge off. And then take this little edge off. And then this edge here. And again, it does not have to match top and bottom. You can do it any way that you want, but preferably upside right and not upside down. Do I want that? I think I want it this way. So you can pretty much put this like all the way down if you wanted to. I think I am going to try to center mine where I have about the same amount of space on top and bottom. And we are simply going to do the same thing, which is, nope, not right there. You're going to need it right here, because we want it on this paper. And then about there, crooked I know, and then down through there again. Okay. And we'll fold it over. And now we have a little pocket tuck spot there. And then with this, you just figure out where you want it. I mean, how you want to fold it. It can go past this piece back here, because what's going to happen is when you bound it, this is where it's going to be bound at, is right here in our page. And then you flip that, and then you have the envelope. Of course, we can decorate. So I'm thinking, looking at this, I want to go, what if we just did that? I think so. I think we're going to go just to the inside of that right there is where we are going to do our fold at. So that's that one. If you take that away, this is what we have. It does come out farther than this, but keep in mind you're going to have a paper here when you sew it into the signature. So that is not going to matter. So you have a tuck spot there. Open it up. You have a flip out. And then you have your next page. And then your next page. Then your envelope. There we go. So, yep, that's how she did that one. So there is that one. So let's go ahead and do one with book page. So this is the one with book page that I've done. And I think, yeah, I think I want it going this way. So with this one, we will pick out a paper. Oh, look at that. But if we go this way, it's going to cover that up. But we could turn it around and do it this way. Which I think we just might. Yep, we're going to do that. Because I like these. And then there's all kind of space. I mean, with the right pen, all of this space over here can be covered up. So I'm just going to turn it back this way. Just because I'm a right-handy. And then we will make sure we got that flush, number 1. And then we will put glue here, maybe, and here, and then down through. I just poked myself. And then right down through there. Get that back on there. So that is now our little tuck right here. And let's figure out how we want to fold this one. So I'm actually thinking I am going to go like this, maybe. And then come back like this. And then that's actually going to pull out that way. Yep. And right here is where it's going to be bound in. So we would have, what did I do with that sheet? Here it is. So this is where it would be bound in, right here. So we would have this, and we could decorate that, open it up, and you have the envelope. I just flipped it. And then you have this sheet, and then you're going to have this sheet, and you do this, pull that out, and then you have your tuck spot there. So it kind of hides that tuck spot right there. And you could also put a paper clip right here if you wanted to keep that closed the way it comes out. So that is that variation. Now, I don't know, I don't recall her doing one like that one, but, you know, I just came up with that. So there's that variation. And let's go ahead and do 2 more. So let's pick out, oh, look at these. Oh, it's kind of hard to figure out which one to use, I think. Let's see. Let's flip it this way. We could do that there. Oh, yeah, I think so. Alright, so turn this way. Probably didn't cut that straight, but that right there looks about as straight as we're going to get it. So we're going to go right here so that the glue will get this piece of paper. I just dropped my needle. Yep, it hit the floor. And then down through here on this paper here. And then just fold that over and make our little tuck spot. I'm going to grab this needle, guys. Don't need Miss Bella trying to get a hold of it. Alright, so there's that one. Then we just need to figure out how we want to fold this. And I think, again, I'm just going to bring this one in to this fold here. And then there is that one. So again, we have our tuck spot here. Open it up. This pulls out to show that beautiful page. And you can write and journal down through there. And then we have our pocket here. And that is what it would look like. So that's a good size. So we folded that pretty good, I think. Because this is the standard US letter size paper. So there's that one. So cool. I love these. Okay, so there's that one. So let's do the last one that I have here that's ready. And see. Okay, so I think we'll go this way with it. Because I definitely want to see those birds. So we'll just go about here so that it grabs the paper. And then here. And then take it down through here. And you can decorate these up, guys, any way you want. As far as putting more images on them or putting labels on them. Just whatever we want to do. Okay, that's that way. So I think we will bring this back this way and fold it. And here is this one. So on this one, it will be bound in here. So we'll have this, and again, we can decorate this up or just leave it for writing space. And you would turn it, and you have your envelope here. And then your next page. And then here we have this. And then you turn it. And then you bring this out. And you have your little pocket there. So that is it, guys. Super, super fun. I was excited all week because she said last week that she would have a part 2 this week. And I just waited all week in anticipation of these. So these are our envelope ones. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4 envelopes. And the other tuck spots, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 9. Super excited. Thank you so much, Rachel. I absolutely love these. I had been thinking about doing like signatures because I had saw Gail over on her channel. You know, she would like collage around the edges and do different stuff to pages just to get them ready to be a page in a signature. And then all she would have to do is grab from them. So I am excited to have my first ones in my stash. I'll go ahead and put something really pretty on the front. That one's really pretty. I love how that one turned out. So that is our hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I believe it's week 22. If I'm wrong, it will be in the description box below. Yeah, and this was part 2 from last week. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again, Rachel. I had a great time doing these. When I watched this today, when I got off work, after it posted, because I did have to work today, I was like, oh, I love it. I may have started watching some of it when I was on my break at work, but did not get to watch all of it. But yeah, super fun. Alright guys, thank you all so much. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.